Hello, this is wmpyr. For today's lesson, we're going to be working with double stick, and we're going to be applying that for MMA. Okay, so the first thing is double stick like so. Starting position, heaven six, starting position like this, over and under. So from this position right here, this is a very basic exercise that we have covered many times. Notice the sticks that I'm using, two different sticks, different weight, different lengths, different style. So they do feel a little different. But you want to get used to that kind of stuff, especially if you're interested in improvised weapons. So anyway, we're just going back and forth like this. Okay, so you're just going 1, 2. This is a nice warm-up exercise, but this is also can be used for practical technique. Okay, so you're just going back and forth right here. And next what we're going to do is we're going to apply, we're going bottom and then top hand. Bottom hand, top hand, all right, when you break it down. So right now, this is simultaneous. We're just using the momentum to go side to side. But it's 1 and then 2. You see that? Bottom hand, top hand. Bottom hand, top hand. 1, 2, 1, 2. If we go the reverse, the top hand goes first, then we go 1 and 2. See that? And then just bring the arms back down here and go 1 and 2. Bring the arms back down here. So 1, 2, down, 1, 2, down. So basically what's happening here is the far arm is defending first, and then the second arm, and then we come down. Far arm, and then the closer arm. All right, so back to this one, the first one that we were doing, this one right here. In this case, it's the closer arm. It's the side. There's an attack coming from over here. So then this is the arm. The side that's closer to the attack is going to go first, and then it's this one. All right, same with over here. The side that's closer to the attack goes first, and then it's this one. So you just go 1, 2, 1, 2. So just look at it that way. And so then when we go to the second exercise, now it's the far arm. It's reaching across first, and then it's the closer arm. And then once again, the far arm, closer arm. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, let's take this to empty hand. Okay, so the first thing that we do when we go to empty hand is we just do the same motion. We don't worry about how does it actually apply when they're punching or when they're kicking or throwing a knee. How are we actually going to do it? You don't worry about that right now. Just go empty hand and just get the motion first. Just see how that feels. Okay, so just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Bottom hand, top hand, bottom hand, top hand, right there. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, from here on, once you get the motion down and you've gotten a lot of reps, we start to make it more and more realistic. That takes a lot of steps, but we start thinking about that in actuality. So from here, one of the things that we do is we're going to make it tighter because we're using our bare hands now. It's not a long weapon. So with bare hands, obviously, everything's going to be tighter. So from here, it's just going to be like this, okay? So same thing I'm doing. Bottom hand goes first and then top hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's just very tight now. This stance right here, this is not unrealistic. You can see this would be compatible with boxing right here. So you can be boom, 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 boom right here, and you can see how this would be compatible, that this will fit right in with your MMA, kickboxing, boxing, any of that stuff. So once again, from here, you're just going boom, boom, boom. So how do we utilize this in actual full contact sparring or even an actual fight? So from here, with the sticks, one of the things that we're constantly concerned about is the arm is a primary target, and so is the leg. They can change levels and hit me in the leg. So when I'm doing like the heaven six with a partner, one of the things that I'm doing right here is I'm bringing my leg back. Okay, I'm sorry you guys can't see it, but I'm just stepping back. So as I'm doing the heaven six like this, I'm just constantly bringing that leg back. All right, this is kind of equivalent to if you're doing Thai boxing and you don't have really good timing, just every few seconds, you're just bringing that leg up because you're worried there's going to be a leg kick. So you're just constantly bringing the leg up. So if your timing's not good, you're just doing this. You're constantly doing this, letting them know, hey, I'm expecting you to kick me low, attack me low, so I can check it, all right? So with eskrima, the same thing. If your timing isn't good, you're just constantly bringing that leg back. Notice my right side is constantly coming back like this. Same idea here. Now, what we can do here is from this stance, when I have this stance right here, okay, my shoulder is trying to protect my chin, this hand's trying to protect, and on the front, I'm trying to cover my organs right here, okay? So from this covered up position, this right leg is close to my enemy. They can come in and shoot, all right? They can come in for a takedown, all right? Single leg, double leg. When they go for that, that's when this comes in. That's when I'm almost falsely presenting this leg, and when they go for it, I'm shooting the leg back, and then this arm right here is checking, and hopefully with this one, I could push their head to the ground, or I could try to get the leverage to pry their head if they already grab it, right? So from here, boom. And if you have trained in MMA, wrestling and stuff, you should know that a good sprawl isn't straight back. You want to turn off to the side, okay? You want to sprawl in a twirling, in a spiral fashion, okay? Because if you just move back, and if their drive is strong enough, they'll still just get the takedown, and they'll take you down anyway. So you want to spiral out. So this movement right here, you present the leg, and you see, it makes me turn. It makes me spiral. So this will go along. Even on the street, if you don't want to fully hit the ground, and some guys will try to grab you and just hold on to you, you can kind of do that, and better than getting completely taken down. Even if you are kind of like in a grappling situation here, that's better than being on the ground and now you're getting jumped by like two guys or something like that. So that's the idea. So just go 1, and then from here, 2, okay? You don't have to add the footwork yet. If the arm motion's not quite clear to you, just turn right here and turn. 1, 2, 1, 2. Remember, the bottom arm goes first, and then the top arm. Bottom, top, bottom, top. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. You can just keep everything tight. Keep everything tight. So remember, what you're going to be doing from here is you're going to, basically, it's not a full sprawl right now because we're standing. So it's kind of like a standing sprawl, if such a thing even exists. But you're kind of like just shooting your hip out. And from here, like I said, you push down on their head, try to create distance. They're not going to give it up that easily. You should be watching your groin area. And then from here, you could go into a half Nelson, quarter Nelson, whatever it takes. Start landing some knees, sprawl out. You might have to fully sprawl out, but whatever it takes, once again. So, okay, the second technique is, instead of coming bottom, top, we're going top, and then the bottom hand goes, right? Top hand, bottom hand. Top, bottom, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so once again, from here with the sticks, it would be like that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Since this is much closer situation, since we're empty-handed, so in this case, we can make everything tighter like this. So there might be situations where you're actually doing this, maybe trying to throw a finger in their eye, okay, a finger jab right here, but it might be a lot closer. So in this case, it's an elbow. Same idea though. This is the far arm reaching across for a parry, and then the second arm comes in for a defense right here. This could be an elbow, this could be an arm shield, or this could be a strike. Boom, right here, okay? But either way, the footwork is defensive. I'm trying to get out of there, boom. So even if it is a punch, I'm trying to get out of there, okay? So this way, or we're gonna go this way. So those are the two movements that I would like for you guys to practice. One thing I haven't done in this video is we went from sticks to empty hand. It would have been nice to go to knife and then empty hand because it becomes shorter and shorter weapon-wise. But due to the time restraints, let me just do it this way. But please experiment with a training knife and see how that feels as well. All right, thank you for watching, and take care, folks.